You've heard of the saying, give a man a fish, and you can feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. But what if he doesn't have a boat? We can feed people every Thanksgiving. Homeless people, people that don't have an opportunity to have a nice meal. But what about the other 364 days? 3 meals a day. Does it really make a difference? What about giving a child a toy at Christmas time, but neglecting them the other 364 days out of the year? Sure, toys are wonderful. Kids are happy, they're smiling, they love the toys. But what about the rest of the time? There's charity, there's food stamps, there's even housing projects. And there's an article about the 10 most dangerous housing projects in Baltimore. Sometimes it would take more than a housing project. You can't throw housing at people and expect that to do everything. Water projects are wonderful. They're really great and they're really needed, but they're only part of the picture. Clean, fresh water so the children don't get some intestinal parasites, diseases that kill so many every day. It's a great thing. But remember, it's only part of the picture. It's not enough. You can't just have a baby bird as soon as they come out of the nest. As soon as they come out of the shell, kick them out of the nest and expect them to fly on their own, survive on their own. It doesn't work that way. The mama bird and the daddy bird, they take care of the baby bird until the baby is ready to fly. Otherwise, we'd have no more birds. Do we send a baby on their way? Clean diaper, bottle of milk, okay, you're on your own? No. Sure, clean diapers, sanitation, bottle of milk, food. These are important things, but you don't just give them to someone and leave and abandon them on their own when they're not quite yet ready to survive. We need nurturing. We need cuddling. We need to be held. We need to be loved. We need to be talked to. We need to be instructed. We need someone to read to us until we learn how to read for ourselves. And that point where we feel like we've graduated, okay. But that's not just giving someone a diploma, is it? In one piece of time, in one moment. There were years and years of nurturing that added up to that. One of the silliest things I've heard people say that have had all that nurturing, they've had all that love, they've had all those resources, they've had parents in their lives, and they don't know what it's like to do without these essential things that help us to survive. They just say, get a job. But we need to feel safe. We need stability. We need troubleshooting. We need to be able to come to some place and say, hey, I'm stuck. This bad thing happened. I need to get it off my chest. I need to share it with someone. I need to heal. We need to know who we are, and we need to have the support so that we can be the best version of ourselves. These are the things that a person gets. They need a structure. And if they don't have a family to provide this, their family doesn't have the resources to provide this, the perfect solution is community. And not an online community like Facebook only or Twitter only, something like that. That's one kind of community. These social networks, they can provide a service, but it's not about nurturing. It's not about being there for you. It's not about the hugs. It's not about the warm meals that these social media provide. But we need the hugs. We need the warm meals, right? Okay. We need coaching when there's a storm. We need that whole infrastructure, the healthcare when we hurt ourselves. We need fun and recreation. We need networking. We need to meet people in our environment that can help us, that can give us advice. And in the future, in turn, we can help them. We can give them advice. This network of people that people take for granted that support us. So the community center is a support center. It has sanitation projects. It has skill training. It has training about how to get a job, how to hold down a job. It has resources, how to find a job, where can I get a job. This provides a kind of a cultural transformation for the millions, hundreds of millions of people on earth that really don't know how to do that. They haven't been presented with the opportunities of some privileged people. We don't believe in jail or punishment, but we do believe in accountability. You showed up late. Tell me why you showed up late. You broke something, you didn't tell us, so we can replace it. We need to be responsible, and we need to be accountable to each other, all of us. So parenting, raising someone, nurturing them, giving them love, it isn't about throwing money at somebody. We've seen plenty of that, haven't we? We've seen some famous movie stars or some famous tycoons. They've got a lot of money, but their teenager who never gets the parenting ends up as a drug addict. They end up overdosing. Why? Because the parenting wasn't there. The real parenting wasn't there. And it's not about money. It's not about food stamps. It's not about public housing. It's not about throwing resources at a person. That doesn't work. Why are we different? We're different because we're building community centers that nurture people. It's a place you can go. It's like a home for those so many people that don't have a home. It's a way to get skills. It's a way to get life skills. It's about life skills. It's about learning how to use technology so you can find a job, keep a job. This isn't just band-aids. We stick around for the full healing. And a lot of us need a full kind of a healing. The EveryBudi Community Center is working together with Soft Hearted Uganda Foundation. And we're working in a town called Zero. And we're creating community for people, where people can go when they're in trouble, where people can go when they're hungry and they can't get food. We'll give them a meal. It's a place to go. And it's a place where you have a chance to really participate in something that's real, something that works. Thank you.